Zohran Mamdani just told Trump, if you keep deporting illegals, you'll have to go through me. Bro, Trump deported half of Hollywood with a tweet. You sure you want to test his cardio?
But if you want to pursue your promise to create the single largest deportation force in American history, or your promise to persecute and punish your political enemies, then you will have to get through me to do that here in New York City.
Zohran Mamdani out here acting like he's the final boss of immigration. Bro thinks ICE agents are going to stop and say, wait, that's Zohran. He's about to find out tweets don't work as border security. The man's ready to protect illegals like he's in Fast and Furious Sanctuary Drift. Here's the problem with woke liberals. Well, in this case, an Islamist chasing power. They think they own the city and the law doesn't apply to anyone but them. They don't answer to any leader other than themselves. What do you think he'll do once he gets power? Well, goodbye to your freedom, New Yorkers. Maybe focus on fixing laws instead of auditioning for a superhero movie no one asked for. Here we go again, another batch of dumb Westerners throwing parties in the name of protest for Palestine. Nothing says activism like dancing to a marching band while pretending it's a revolution. Only in the West you get people forming a marching band to protest for a cause they don't even understand. You've got women dancing and drummers pounding away like it's Coachella for world issues. Meanwhile, the same thing would probably get them banned where they're protesting for. It's like protesting censorship by performing a musical that'd be censored there. Maybe next time, just learn what you're fighting for before bringing the brass section. Another liberal just posted a video calling for people to rise up against Trump because felony charges are the new form of activism.
Attention all U.S. citizens. As I am recording this video, Donald Trump is preparing to illegally invade a foreign nation. He has no approval from Congress to invade Venezuela. To do so would be an act of treason. It is our right and our duties as U.S. citizens to use our Second Amendment rights to remove him from office if he proceeds with this illegal invasion. If boots are put on the ground in Venezuela, I implore you to rise up. We will not tolerate this tyranny in America. We did not tolerate it when King George taxed us without representation, and we will not tolerate it now. Veterans, remember your oath and prepare for anything.
Oh wow, you're organizing an uprising to eliminate a president. Cute idea if your goal is to audition for a courtroom drama and a lifetime ban from every app site. Listen up, like I'm your overly patient civics teacher. The US says it's massing forces around Venezuela primarily to disrupt big drug trafficking and narco-terror networks and to keep military options open. That's why you're seeing carriers, subs, and surveillance planes. The downside? Inciting violence hands cops and courts a slam-dunk case, puts innocent people at risk, risks a deadly escalation, and could even justify harsher foreign action, and will leave you with no moral high ground and a very long rap sheet. So congrats! You've chosen chaos over ballots, and headache over actual change.
Here is Elie Mystal calls the U.S. Constitution a white man's document. Oh boy, here we go.
Most of our Constitution, even the amendments, have been written and ratified exclusively by white, rich, land-holding men, right? There's not a single state that had a majority legislature of women that has ratified a single amendment in the current Constitution, right? So starting from the beginning and pulling that thread all the way through now, this is a white man's document, and it looks like it. So when you ask, like, is the Constitution working as intended? Pretty much. And the intention was to crush the rights and democratic participation of everybody who was not a rich white person.
Ah, yes, the U.S. Constitution, a totally outdated relic written by white men who also apparently invented democracy, freedom, and, I guess, taxes? Clearly, we should just throw it out and start fresh with some modern vibes. Who needs centuries of legal precedent when you have woke takes? I'm sure rewriting 200+ years of history will be super easy. Maybe start by actually reading it once before spouting opinions.
Italian streamer gets confronted by an American football player, all because he was misheard saying the N-word. Talk about drama over nothing.
This American football player misheard this Italian streamer. See how he reacts.
No, bro.
You, my friend,
Don't be
you.
saying my
No,
nigga,
no,
bro.
you, my
Tanto buonasera
Buonasera.
Luca. Sono entrato adesso, come sta andando oggi?
Oggi
Vedo che la
meglio.
connessione regge perlomeno.
Don't be saying
È un
my
buon
nigga, bro.
inizio.
No, mi dissocio.
No, bro.
You, my friend,
Don't be
you.
saying my
No,
nigga,
no,
bro.
you, my friend.
No, I ain't no fan.
No.
I ain't no fan, bro. I ain't no fan. This
No,
gonna be my
wait.
story.
Okay.
Yeah, don't say my
Che cazzo vuole qui? Ma che cazzo vuole qui? No,
Don't say my nigga. Say I'm sorry.
ma you is my friend.
No. Say I'm sorry. On
No,
the
no.
chat.
Your son.
No, you're sorry.
I'm sorry.
You're sorry,
sorry,
for saying
sorry.
my nigga, right?
No. This is what I don't like for banties. No good. This.
Right. You said mine. You said I'm sorry, right?
Sorry.
You're sorry for saying my nigga, right?
I don't speak.
No, you do speak. You said my nigga. I heard you say.
No.
Say I'm sorry for saying
Sorry.
my nigga.
Sorry.
Say it.
What would you have done in this situation?
Ah, yes, the classic, I misheard something, so I'll confront you like a gangster move, because that always ends well. Turns out the streamer said amiga, which means female friend, not the N-word, but details. He can't even speak proper English. Do you really think he knows the N-word? Being an athlete apparently now requires a PhD in aggression, a minor in overreaction, and the ability to police everyone's words. Maybe try asking questions before escalating next time. This liberal woman just dropped the hot take of the century. If you're celebrating 40 million people losing their food assistance, you're a POS.
Hi, it's me. I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you're celebrating 40 million people losing their food assistance, you're a fucking piece of shit. That's it.
Ah, yes, because clearly 40 million Americans are just out there laughing about losing food assistance. How hilarious. Nope, the real comedy is liberals turning this into the drama of the century. So Americans are apparently too lazy to eat without food stamps, but somehow still have cars, gadgets, and the latest phones? Makes perfect sense. Privilege level, expert. Maybe try understanding the difference between real struggles and your own first world problems. A guy just posted a TikTok asking MAGA supporters if they're happy now that they have everything they wanted.
Well, MAGA, you got everything you wanted, right? You finally won the war on woke. Trans people can't play sports anymore. The government will only recognize 2 genders now, male and female. The federal employees can't put their pronouns in their email signature anymore. DEI is all but dead. Those elitist, woke, liberal universities are losing all of their federal grants and contracts. Elon Musk is taking his chainsaw to the government and firing half of the federal workforce. Donald Trump is going to bulldoze Gaza and turn it into a beachfront golf resort. People lost their student loan forgiveness. You finally got all those tariffs and the tit-for-tat trade war with our closest allies that you wanted so damn badly. Hell, you even got your plastic straws back in the Gulf of America to boot. So, are your lives better now? All that stuff that you were complaining about for the last 4 years, is any of it better? Is your life more affordable? Can you afford groceries, healthcare, childcare, new car, mortgage, rent, insurance? Any of that better? No? It's almost as if trans people weren't the reason your lives were so miserable. Some of you aren't ready to have that conversation yet. Take all the time you need with it.
Wow, this guy actually made a TikTok asking MAGA supporters if they're happy, because obviously he's the world's leading expert on other people's happiness. Forget experience, forget history, just his TikTok opinion matters. Meanwhile, MAGA supporters are grinning ear to ear, fighting woke agendas that might seem small now, but if ignored, could slowly destroy the country. So yeah, they're happy. Nothing like warning signs and keyboard battles giving people existential joy. Maybe try living your life instead of making amateur documentaries about other people's sense of purpose.
Apparently, some guy dressed as a woman asked a girl dressed like an Indian, "Why are you dressed like an Indian?"
Native American.
Are you trans? Is that a costume or is that how you are? Huh?
Do I look trans?
A little bit.
You look trans.
But it's also Halloween. I look trans?
I was just minding your own business. I don't even talk to you. I don't give a fuck.
You're offended? You're offended, but you're dressed up like a girl.
Do girls have beards?
Well, when they take hormones and shit, they get them.
I said what I have to say.
Yeah, you said it. Now you can get the fuck out of here.
She can talk for herself too, right?
She clearly doesn't want to because you're fucking disrupting your night.
That's it. I will just fucking walk down the street.
Good, please.
Ah, so this guy dressed as a woman is offended that the girl is dressed like an Indian, because apparently his outfit is fine, but hers crosses the line. Nothing like lecturing someone else about cultural sensitivity while ignoring your own ridiculous costume choice. Bonus points for peak selective outrage and maximum cringe. Truly a masterclass in how to make a harmless Halloween moment utterly awkward. Maybe try focusing on your own choices before policing everyone else's outfits. A guy's doing insane acrobatics on his bike right in the middle of a crowded walkway. Chaos and collisions guaranteed. Yes. Because nothing says public safety like doing backflips and wheelies on a bike where people are just trying to walk. Bonus points for peak adrenaline and maximum potential lawsuits. Clearly, common sense took a day off. The pedestrians? Just part of the live stunt show. Maybe try keeping extreme sports out of crowded walkways unless you want hospital visits for everyone. The internet losing its mind again. This time over a guy who simply said he asks to split the bill 50-50 after the first date. Apparently being honest about fairness now counts as a crime. The man literally said it's not about being cheap, but about respect and balance. Yet people still act like he robbed a bank. He probably even pays in full on the first date, but logic isn't exactly trending these days. Maybe try understanding equality before pretending to be offended by it.
All right, so I got a few things I want to say about what people have been telling me, but I want to address this comment right here because I've been seeing a lot of comments just like it. And what I don't understand is you asked for the date, so you pay. It's not like I'm forcing anybody to go on a date with me. Clearly, we are both 50-50 on the date. She wants to be there just as much as I want to be there. It's not like I'm forcing her to date me or go on a date with me. We both want to be there equally. Therefore, we should split the bill equally. Another thing is just talking about splitting the bill. I've seen a lot of women mad about splitting the bill. You guys don't understand. This is
the internet losing its mind again. This time over a guy who simply said he asks to split the bill 50-50 after the first date. Apparently being honest about fairness now counts as a crime. The man literally said it's not about being cheap, but about respect and balance. Yet people still act like he robbed a bank. He probably even pays in full on the first date, but logic isn't exactly trending these days. Maybe try understanding equality before pretending to be offended by it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this dose of chaos, hit that like button. It tells YouTube I'm still doing something right. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell so you don't miss the next round of internet insanity. See you in the next one.